But monthly I can stay as long as I want. Hi, good morning. I took a van to the airport, then I took one plane to Doha, then I took another plane to Cairo, then we took a bus to have lunch. This is our tour bus and it's so big. Went to a museum to see ancient Egypt things. We cannot even talk a single noise. Egyptian Museum of Cairo, and inside I saw a lot of ancient artifacts, and I was not comfortable with low aircon. They get wrapped up in paper, and then they pull out all their organs, and they wrap them up in different size rooms, and also they put a lot of stuff in the treasury area. Then we went to act like strangers to find our hotel and have dinner. And we went to a hotel to sleep and get ready for the next day. Then we went to a palace and a big space to run around. Then we went to a fortress and there were towers and you can see the sea and cannons. At the fortress, I learned that the windows are facing at the sea to look at sea intruders. It was also a site where the ancient wonders was. Then we went to lunch and we could see the sea with boats and the food was very yummy. And I learned that they put the Egypt people inside for the water for 5 days to get white people, but put inside for 10 days and become black people.
Where are we going?
We are going to plane and I'm so excited. We wake up very early and we need to take breakfast box and we also need to take a flight to go Aswan. We are at Aswan. We went to the river dam and then the river dam is used to block the water and sometimes to open up the gate. So when the water hit the electricity, they'll get energy. We took a boat to Philae Island and then I saw a lot of hydroblades and I also climbed up the roof and then the security guard wanted to gun us down and we climbed down. Went to the unfinished obelisk. It's a very long tower. That is for design. To keep carving up stuff using harder rock. The cruise has rooms and can stay inside. I like the cruise because there's dinner and lunch. There's tea because I like the buffet. And the boat can sail and there are many facilities and I like it. And there is swimming pool, gym, jogging track, hotel room. We can open the window to see the scenery. Then we took a felucca sailing boat through the Nile. Mommy and my grandparents even danced to the music. We changed to another boat to go to the Nubian village. It was a 30 minutes boat ride, and I saw a lot of papyrus plants, and I also saw a lot of animals and a lot of desert islands and rocks and boats. This is the Nubian village, and this is a place where all the Nubian people stay for a very long time in Aswan. And the Nubian villagers' houses are all very colorful. And Mama got a painting and hold a crocodile, and the people keep crocodiles there for good. And then we went to a Nubian village school, then we learned their language. And Kong Kong says his name is King Kong. Yesterday, we took a 3.5 hours bus to Abu Simbel by King Ramesses, and he built it very big so he can show his power. And inside is small, and they cut it into small blocks to transfer it to another island because the flood might flood up all the temples. So they need to move it to another side. After the temple, we went back to the cruise to rest. When it was night time, we went to a temple and we saw mummified crocodile. The temple is dedicated to the crocodile god so big. It is unique because these temples are also made for Horus, the falcon god. Yesterday, it was at 4 a.m. and we took a horse carriage. And I like it because the horse is very fast, and also that's my first time taking it. And also, we took the horse carriage to Ifu Temple, and it was built for Horus, and he is a falcon god. And there's a lot of pictures who show us how he fought Set. And then next we sailed to Luxor, and then we went to Karnak Temple, and it was built for Ra, the sun god, and is the biggest temple in Egypt because it was expanded by the different pharaohs that ruled Egypt at that time. Then next we went to Luxor Temple, and I saw a lot of hieroglyphs and statues and pillars. Yesterday our cruise went to Esnalok, which is a river gateway on the Nile, located between Luxor and Ashriel. It helps boats to pass through when the river's levels are different. There were some sailors trying to throw cloth into our rooms so that they can sell cloth to us. I'm very impressed by the sailors because they can throw it very high in the room, and they need to train because sometimes they throw it into the water. We went to the Valley of the Kings and Queens yesterday, and the King's one also had very nice drawings, and Egypt got drawings there and a lot of hieroglyphs, and the King's tomb is very deep underground, and they block a few passages, and actually goes more deeper underground. And I saw the tomb. Went to a female pharaoh's palace, and I learned inside the tomb how it looks like. And the queen's one is more easier than the king's one. I like this experience because I can see the fishes, the corals, and the water. We went to this glass bottom boat, and it's in the Red Sea. The water is very clear, and I can see sunken ships and many colorful fishes. The boat needs to sail somewhere where the water is green and is very shallow so we can see many fishes. There's even snorkeling, and I don't dare to do that, but I still like the experience. Welcome to Hurghada! We stayed 2 days in this resort, and there's one swimming pool here, and you can also take buffet, and there's a lot of restaurants here, and there's a beach, a water park, swimming pool and a lounge. And I like the bedroom because it's very comfortable. This is Egypt's oldest pyramid. It is 4,700 years old and it started as a family tomb all stacked together. I learned that the Egyptians are very serious on burying the dead. Today we are at Saqqara. Then Papa gave us a fright from falling down the stairs. Fortunately, she was still alright. Then we went to a pyramid with very low passageway. Only we need to walk properly, but the adults need to bend. I feel like I'm playing a maze game. Then we had to have lunch in a buffet place where the people were singing music. This is one of our main highlights in our trip, the pyramids of Giza. I've seen a lot in books and TV, but this is my first time looking in real life. And we saw the things too. Now we are at the Giza Plateau and we're going to explore the pyramids. It is double the height of the stacked pyramid and we had a camel ride. I'm excited because I get experience on the camel riding. Riding the camel was so scary, but Gong Gong doesn't seem to be scared. Of course, Mommy and Popo went to the cafe, especially after she had a fall. The ride lasted for 10 minutes but felt so long for me. I like it because I don't have to walk on the desert sand and it's uncomfortable for me because I'm sitting on the hump and it's very bumpy.
Before, do you like experience?
No.
Why?
My leg very painful and I can't walk properly now. And now on to the final stop of the day. We are now at Khan El Khalili Bazaar shopping for souvenirs. It's so crowded and chaotic, and fortunately I managed to find my souvenirs I've been looking for, like scarabs and 3 pyramids. And on to the last day. This is the largest, newest and biggest museum. The Grand Egyptian Museum just opened last month. Compared to the Egyptian Museum of Cairo, this museum is very modern. There are more than 100,000 artifacts. I was looking forward for the Children's Museum, but I was very disappointed because it only opens at 1 p.m. The museum is very big, so I keep walking, then my leg was very tired. From the museum, we can even see the pyramids. I like the museum because quite a lot of stuff is golden. We even explored the underwater city. This is better than the Cairo Museum because it has aircon and I can see more golden stuff. Mummy's in the container where they put the organs. And Daddy was finally able to film the famous King Tutankhamun's mask. What a great experience. I think we are all ready for home. Adriel, what do you like about this trip? I like the pyramids and tombs, you know why? Because that's my first time going in tombs and I love exploring abandoned stuff. Ashriel, what's your favorite thing in this trip? I like the hotels because there are beds, bathtubs. I also like the pyramid because I can go down, I can crawl. I also like the resort because there are many things and buffet. Where are we going next? We are going to Chengdu and we are going to a snow camp and I'm very excited. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Press the subscribe button. Bye.